do you think you're doing here, humans?
I am so freaking excited for this game.
Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world. You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is seeking to harness it to destroy wizard kind, as you may be the one that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world. But before you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be.
Okay, they all have
When
the
you
same
arrive at Hogwarts, you will be
face,
sorted
though.
into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. After you settle into your dormitory, you will meet up with your housemates in the common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do have some catching up to do, as you were starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
You'll begin your studies attending Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, and Potions classes, to name a few.
Ah, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
I was
The
like
best way to
checking
practice
that
is by dueling. We'll start with
facial
you two.
expressions and they're fine.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
You may begin.
Not bad for a beginner.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here, you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll be able to explore the castle famous for its secrets,
Wow, so beautiful.
enchantments, and mysteries. You'll discover dungeons and secret passageways, as well as challenging puzzles that will require magical skill and a clever mind to solve.
Hey, they solved it for us.
You may even find yourself in iconic locations you've never been able to explore before.
No way.
It's the late 1800s, so while the common
my
rooms and
God.
classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
1800.
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win them over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
You'll come to know
But
this
Hogwarts-
eclectic
but
group
Hogwarts
of
started
talented
existed in
witches and wizards in
1945.
class and
mean-
while completing side assignments that are part of a special curriculum. One's designed to help you catch up with the other 5th years at your own speed.
Lumos.
I don't know, actually. No. I think that was when...
Opportunities for adventure
fight was
abound
between-
in the area surrounding Hogwarts.
Ignore me.
The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested as you unravel a dangerous mystery by working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the rumors of a mounting goblin rebellion hold any weight, and if the safety of Hogwarts lies in the balance.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat he really
So
is.
beautiful. I mean, this character is someone we know, right?
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
The wizarding world of this era
Where's
is
the back?
fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force,
Oh, you go
powerful
out and you
goblins,
fight.
and sinister
against
witches and
goblins.
wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals.
I love the
In fact,
abilities,
there's
how
an
they look
uneasy
like.
alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
Alexia, thank you for
You
following.
said
This
you
looks
could get to the
amazing.
child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just
so
watched a
excited.
student take down your distraction. Who is this child? Are you not telling me?
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet.
Let's go.
They're showing so much, which means that the game is really close.
Enemies possess unique defensive and offensive abilities, including blasting curses, stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others might enchant and incapacitate you. Mastery of the shield charm allows you to deflect ranged spells and direct weapon strikes.
Defender! Apollo!
Counterattack with powerful stunning charms, allowing you to follow up with extended spell combinations. Students who become particularly adept at spellcasting will find many ways to exploit their enemy's weakness.
Damn! No way you did that! Bro, did you see that? Whoa,
Slam
that was
with
so
Descendo.
cool!
Roast with Incendio.
Damn, bro, I
Devastate
just
your
wanna see the
enemies using
chat.
various finishes.
Look at the
You can even
emotes,
use the
bro.
mysterious, powerful magic your professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes.
Crazy!
Mixing and matching dozens of spells will let you define your combat style.
Accio. Incendio.
On your path to become the ultimate duelist.
Dude, so cool!
Accio.
Accio.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
In
Oh my
addition to
God. We're
classes
gonna
and
play
spells,
old Harry
you'll have
Potter
access
games
to a
in the
deep set of
meantime.
upgrades, talents, and skills to aid your progression as a wizard. Complete challenges throughout the world to earn experience. Level up your abilities by choosing talents to upgrade your spells, plants, and potions to increase their power. Decide which talents best fit your playstyle to
Poor
allow you
guys.
to focus on your favorite types
Just
of
being
magic.
at the wrong place.
You can also loot,
At the
buy,
right time.
or craft your own magical gear that will increase your offensive and defensive capabilities in combat. Gear can be upgraded and specialized to allow for greater abilities for your chosen playstyle.
Use a strong, even motion when cutting your ingredients.
Spells are not the only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills, you can continue to further your magical education at Hogwarts, progressing your development as a witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power when you need a boost. Grow and deploy magical plants to mob the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay. You can even unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate unsuspecting enemies.
Yeah, remember this one? The
In
Screamer.
Beast class, you will learn about a variety of magical beasts you
And
might
he steals
encounter,
everything.
both at school and as you explore the world surrounding the castle and its grounds.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to
compact
maneuver
with
on a
things.
broomstick safely.
Crazy.
Learning and mastering broomflight is highly recommended
They really went
so that
all
you may
out.
travel around the world more quickly.
I want you to do my herbology homework.
You're despicable.
Is it multiplayer?
Some abilities may be taught to you by students who become your friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey as your companions.
It looks like a game, I would say
And over time,
40 to
you'll
60
learn their
hours
stories.
completion. I wish though.
This is our chance.
Natsai Onai is a brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy Sweeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
But what happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Figs cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet these students and more as you explore common rooms, hallways between classes, and regular gathering areas.
Welcome to the Room of Requirement.
So many stuff. They went all out.
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts
Unbelievable.
is known as the Room of Requirement. You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you.
That's so cool.
Since you need to catch up to your peers, the room provides space for you to sow and harvest plants, brew potions, and upgrade your gear. A helpful house elf named Deke helps you discover vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
What is it? Deke isn't sure.
Yeah, like
Only
your base,
one way
yeah.
to find out.
You can freely customize this space to reflect your personality and magical specialties.
Okay, like, they really went all out.
Not everything you need on your journey is available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village of Hogsmeade, where loads of shops and vendors can provide you with the
God!
supplies you require.
Dude!
From potion ingredients and recipes,
There
to
is
seeds
so
for
much.
magical plants, to all sorts of gear.
Game of the year!
But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous
Dude, you can
side.
shop.
A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts. You must avoid them or defeat them. As you explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine, or coat the ground with snow or rain. Unique wizarding hamlets pepper the countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell, and missions with which they could use your assistance.
So much stuff. So
Be
many
on the
stuff.
lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself when he was a student at Hogwarts. Magical beasts roam the lands outside the castle walls.
Yeah, I
Some have
think
been
it's like a
corrupted by
60-hour
mysterious
completion
dark
game.
magic, while others are at
Or
risk of
40-hour main
poachers
story
and their
game.
traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement.
You can
But
save
there are
animals.
dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold rewards. Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path. Master spells. Befriend new allies. Journey across a landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats. Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding world. Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow! Damn! Holiday 2022. Okay, so December 2022. I
That
gotcha.
was your first extended look at Hogwarts
So
Legacy.
close. 6 months.
Now let's hear from the real wizards and witches behind the game.
7 months. 8 months. 8. If it's exactly in December start, maybe November, yeah.
The attention to detail and
I would say
the
7
passion
months.
and the love for this brand that the team has is astonishing.
Our team is so excited to take all of the love that they put into this as fans and give it to fans.
This is the game that they've dreamed of for 20 years.
For sure. For sure. This is exactly what we wanted for so long. Oh my god, it
The
makes me
lore
wanna
of the Wizarding
cry.
World is already so rich, and all we had to do was harness
Exactly,
those
it's so
elements
rich.
and build a game out of it.
The movies, the books, they all touched me in such a way. Like, it makes me want to go to
Like, if people
experience
who
Hogwarts,
really
makes me
love
put in
Harry
so much
Potter
more
worked on
detail
this
into
game,
this
they
game.
will not disappoint us because, like, it's important for them, you know?
We really want to make sure that anything we add or anything we play with or anything that we explore really feels authentic.
Bringing to life just the charm and the love, everything we have for the books, and then marrying that with the iconic experiences from the movies that fans will recognize is really just the perfect handshake between the two.
I will have a counter how many times you will get sidetracked. Exactly.
Just the discovery of like seeing things portrayed for the first time. Maybe they've read something and had a picture in their head the whole time, but then finally
Okay, I love the comment in the chat, like, don't get your hopes high because you might get
come together to
disappointed.
create this amazing
True,
AAA
but
open world action RPG.
I would
When it
like
comes
more
the
to be
open world,
excited and get
we just knew
disappointed.
it wasn't going to be enough to just stare out
Then
the windows
just
of
keep it
Hogwarts
in,
and
you
wonder
know?
what it's like
Just
out
wanna
there.
be excited.
But the final question that fans ask is, what's beyond that? What's beyond the
Also,
Forbidden
of
Forest?
course,
What's gonna
like,
be
they have to
beyond
hype it up
Hogsmeade?
for
What's
the
beyond the Black
sellings?
Lake if I start traveling
Like,
south? And we just
They
felt
have
like
to
we
show
had
you
to
all the
answer
best
those
because they need
questions.
you to buy it and pre-order it. Even if they don't deliver, they get their money.
We're creating a real wide palette of opportunities
Looks
and
so amazing.
ways
I don't
to
know how
explore
they,
the world.
if they
You're
give
gonna
what
see
they
different
just showed
stories
us,
that
there is
are
no
really
way it can
exclusive to
disappoint.
who you were in the world.
Hogwarts Legacy is an original story that takes place in the late 1800s.
You
See,
are a
late
new
1800s,
student
like,
who is
it's
starting
before
at
Harry Potter.
the famed School of Witchcraft
In the
and Wizardry
past.
as a 5th year, which is very unusual. So already there's a bit of an edge and a bit of a mystery.
The original story that we tell in the game is your story of what you did, you know, in the Wizarding world that you haven't seen before.
Or make our own magic with our story we're trying to tell.
Fans are familiar with the Wizarding world from, you know, the 1900s and on, really. But now, with this world, we're able to sort of create a space that's their own. Fans of the series will know that ancient magic has been around for a long time.
There won't be
to
a
say the
Nimbus
least, and
5000.
that Hogwarts
There will be a
itself
Nimbus
is a
2.
stronghold of ancient magic.
It's in the
And the
past,
avatar,
guys.
the player, has the ability to sense it and possibly wield it or control it.
Our process of development started with rereading the books. And over development, we reread the books many times.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with Harry Potter.
Every time
This
we
was way
start with a
before
new
Harry
feature,
Potter.
we dig into that.
Way before
And then
any of the
beyond, we would
characters
go
we know
into
about,
the films.
actually. Was any of the characters really alive back in the day?
Being able to put our
they're all
own
dead.
spin on what this universe is was a pretty big deal. I helped design a piece that nobody has ever seen before, the Hufflepuff common room. You know, as a Hufflepuff,
Only maybe
you always
goblins.
wondered, like, what is my
Some
common room
goblins.
supposed to look like?
It's close enough
Dumbledore
to the
was not
world that
alive.
we know that fans will recognize certain names, they'll recognize spells, they'll recognize certain locations.
I recognize that doorway. I recognize that classroom.
But mostly, it's going to be an entirely
Maybe
new
someone from
Wizarding
Sirius
world that
Black
no one's ever
family would be
experienced.
alive. Remember when he showed the tree on the wall?
When people engage
Maybe
in
we
the
see
Wizarding
someone
world,
from there as a
what's
reference.
the one anchor? Like, what's the thing that everyone comes back to? What's the thing that grounds it all and grounds all these characters and grounds all these figures? And for us, we really felt like
yeah,
that
this game
answer
is gonna
was
be definitely a
Hogwarts
demanding
itself.
game.
That school, that famous school of witchcraft and
Yeah.
wizardry, is really what binds it all.
How to bring Hogwarts to life. That was a very big challenge because, as everybody knows, Hogwarts is huge.
Now we need to know exactly how this passage connects to this passage for a game, because you're gonna have to walk it.
And of course, again, the Sentient Castle.
Wait,
it's got
Dumbledore
new
was
surprises
150
up
when-
its
when he
sleeves. It likes
died?
to keep its students on its toes.
Maybe he's one of
We
the
put so
students
many
and we
little
don't know.
secrets and passageways and rooms in this castle.
That'd be cool.
We
Yeah, he must be
recreate
one of the
those
students
very
here
important
then.
locations. And then there's these other
Oh, that
places
would be
that are
so
only mentioned
cool.
in the books or
Maybe
just
it's you.
alluded to.
Maybe you are
And we have to
Dumbledore
make
and you
the
just
connective
realize it at
tissue
the
that
end.
brings all that together.
Plot twist!
Having a world that is a
Shock factor.
breathing, living world is very hard to do because it's all about the details. And as a concept team, we really
115 when he died? Oh,
got
not
into those
50.
details and studied history, studied architecture.
And I don't know how much
I
wizards
hope that when
live.
fans
I know how
play the
much
game,
humans live.
they get as lost in it as I do. I can just be reviewing a side mission, and all of a sudden I find myself wandering Hogwarts for like
yeah, that's
45
me.
minutes because it's so beautiful.
That is so me.
The community is absolutely going to love Hogwarts Legacy.
It's gonna be so fun.
Get that letter to Hogwarts and go to Hogwarts.
We're so excited for people to come to this, to inhabit it, to actually enter the Hogwarts that we built. This is your Hogwarts legacy.
You know what would be funny? That the game doesn't even exist yet,
We
and they
truly
have
hope
7
you
months
enjoyed
to
the
make
Hogwarts
it.
Legacy State of Play. Our team is so grateful for the excitement and for the passion that all of you bring to this. It's truly what fuels us. On behalf of our team at WB Games Avalanche,
Let's see what
we
people
want
are
to thank you for
saying.
being here today, and
Thank
we'll
you for
see you at
sharing.
Hogwarts.
Yay! 41,000
That's our show.
watching.
We hope you're excited for the magic to come. See you next time.
See ya! Oh my god, that was crazy. I loved that. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Let me know if you're watching this on YouTube. Let me know in the comments down below if you're excited as well.